If you are broke and you don't know where the next meal is coming from, in fact, you're owing your house rent, and to make it worse, you have no skills, then I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 things that help me go from that very experience you have right now to working with top consultants, working with top creators, and launching my own software all under 12 months. There are 3 things you're bound to experience when you are broke, you have no skills, you have no connection, and you have no audience. One of them is opportunities come to you, but you have no value, you have no skills to make it work. So they vanish. You can't even connect to people because you don't have a value to share. They tell you, what do you do? How can you help me? You're just there to get. So the relationship is not usually meaningful. So they throw you off, right? The next thing is, even when the opportunity comes, oh, Bitcoin is selling, this is making money right now, you don't have the money to invest into it. So what happened is you keep seeing opportunities come again and again and again, and it keeps vanishing. But in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the emergency button, things to do right now that would make a big turnaround. At least what did it for me. And in the next 65 days, you should see very big transformation in your life if you do these few things that I'll be sharing with you. What to do is to go through a strategy I called 1-1-1. So strategy 1-1-1 means one high-level skill. So we're going to be developing one high-level skill that's going to be solving a big problem to businesses, a big problem to people that have the potential to pay you huge amounts of money. So what I decided to do was not just to go and learn graphic design, video editing, copywriting, like everybody says. I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to learn a skill that solves a particular problem, right? So I said, you know what, I'm going to learn how to create high converting websites, funnels. So for me to learn that, I needed to learn how to write good copy, how to design, how to, build on Framer, on Webflow and the rest of it. And that's something I just went on and I learned. So that's the strategy one high income skill that when you learn, it has the potential to make you a lot of money, give you connections, give you value, and help you achieve every other thing. That's what you're going to be concentrating on. The next thing in the strategy, the second one, is one audience. So we're going to pick just one category of person we're going to be helping. So now we have this skill. Now this is the skill we want to develop. So who am I going to be helping with this skill? Who will I be targeting with this skill? So for me, I wanted to work with creators, I wanted to work with consultants, and I wanted to work with software companies because I knew with them I had leverage. They already had the number of people that could buy their product. They already had something that was good. It's just for me to add my skill of writing, of designing, and putting things together and creating a flow, and sales will just pour in and they will see my value. So for you, you could be working with somebody else, you could be doing something else, whatever it is, but you have to pick one audience. You're not working for everybody, just one person, right? Just one person. The third part of the one is building a template. So you're going to build a template. So for me, I said, you know what? I want to learn this skill, how to create high converting websites and funnels. And for me, I needed a lot of skills. I needed to learn copywriting, designing, and a lot of things, how to use Framer, how to use Webflow, how to use System.io, different platforms. And I knew nothing about them. So what I did was, you know what? I'm going to pick out the kind of persons I want to work with. I'm going to pick out 25 of them. I'm going to pick out 50 of them. So I picked out 50 and I looked at what they had. And I knew, okay, if I learn this thing, I'll be able to help this kind of person. So I wrote out all these persons. I wrote out their names, their jobs, what I wanted to do for them. I wrote them out, right? So now as I started learning, instead of what most people do, they learn about designing, learn about this, and they just create some funny portfolio, just put things together and just go searching for jobs. What I did was I took these people's jobs, these people's products, these people's platform, and I started working on them. I rewrote all the copies, I redesigned it, I rebuilt it, and I added it to my portfolio. So what I wanted to do, because I knew I didn't have a pile of time, I didn't have all the time to be, testing, trying to reach out to 100 persons and tell them what I can do. I wanted to just hit it. Anybody I reached out to, I had a chance with them, like at least 80% chance of getting them to give me the job or something, or partner with them. So what I did was, taking these people's job and working on them gave me a lot of things. Only I had the ability to test the skill and see if the skill can stand real life problems, right? So not some, artificial, just thinking around and creating a website. No, I wanted to recreate a new website for you and show you, and you're like, wow, that was really amazing. So that was it. Then I wanted to have a lot of jobs on my portfolio to show you. So if I showed you in my Mbazi portfolio I worked on, if I showed you the Powillis project I worked on, you'll be like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing and we'll have a good chance to partner with, right? Then I wanted to have case studies that I could show any potential partner, any potential client that I reached out to. I wanted to have a lot of case studies. And also I wanted to, use that number of portfolios to hone my skills and work on them gradually. So when I made a pile of this, I picked out this number of person. I started working on these jobs. So I was learning it. I was learning how to design. I was practicing. I was learning how to write. I was practicing. I was learning how to build. I was practicing with these projects. And after doing it, I built around 15 of them. I started reaching out to them. The rest is history. It gave me a lot of opportunities. The Lord, my life changed. And all this happened within 68 days. And that's why I know, because all the resources are already available. So this is how to transform your life. If you're broke, you don't even know where the next meal is coming from, you don't know what to do next, this is the strategy that will transform your life for good. It's not going to happen in one day, but I bet you in the next 90 days, your life will be transformed for good if you will follow this simple strategy. 1, 1, 1. So try your best to share this content with as much person so that they see the opportunity that can transform their life right now.